Welcome back. The 23rd Annual Niagara Celtic Heritage Festival is returning this weekend, and joining us now to tell us more is our sponsor and co-founder, Phil Banks. Thank you for being here today, Phil.
Great to be here.
Yes, so really fun festival, definitely all about the heritage of Ireland and Scotland and Wales. Let's hear more from your perspective about running this for so long.
Well, we kind of started small. We joke sometimes. Our first festival was in 2001. We had about 500 people there, and we have almost that many volunteers now to run the festival. That's how big it's become. It is now the biggest Celtic cultural gathering in New York State, which is a little hard for us to believe, right in good old Lockport, of only 30 minutes from most of the folks in your audience. And if you're into Celtic culture of any type, we probably have it at this festival.
So what can people expect when they arrive?
Well, it's all Celtic all the time, and some people don't totally understand Celtic, but it's Irish, Scottish, Welsh. There's actually 7 Celtic nations, and also Cornwall, Isle of Man, and Brittany on the French coast, and Galicia on the Spanish coast.
Wow.
And most of the settlers, most of the people in this area tend to be the Irish Scottish. And then we have 5 music stages, 4 music stages, 1 dance stage. We have 4 pipe bands each day. We bring Celtic rock bands in. This year we'll have one from South Carolina. We got another one, Bastard Bearded Irishman from Pittsburgh. And we also have the Glengarry Boys from Eastern Ontario.
I was going to say, I love the Glengarry Boys. They're one of my favorite bands.
Absolutely fantastic.
Amazing. So as far as food, cuisine, drink, what can people expect for that?
Yes.
Everything and above.
So we are proud of the fact that we have the best offering of Celtic food items in any event, I would argue, in the Northeast United States. We have over 50 different, probably primarily Irish, Scottish, and a few Welsh, but 50 different food items. If you know about it, we probably have it. And it's the food is one of our strong points. We like to call it the taste of Celtic. And most folks come and they have at least 2 meals at our festival because it's so good and so unique.
That's awesome.
And of course, there's adult beverages. Guinness is our sponsor. We have all sorts of imported product through the Guinness Company. And then, of course, we have to have mead. So.
I love it. And in the video, there was like rock throwing, which there's probably a better term for that. But that's one of your sort of events.
It's called Highland Athletics.
Okay.
And, of course, people are familiar with the caber toss. A lot of people aren't familiar with the caber toss per se. But then if you say, well, you know, where they throw the telephone pole, and they go, oh, yeah, that. There's 6 or 8 different competitions within the Highland Athletics. The Highland Athletics dates back centuries from the Highlands in Scotland. We have more Highland athletes at one event, amateur Highland athletes at one event. Outside Scotland, it's the biggest one outside Scotland. It's just, I still have trouble believing we've done that. But.
And you have a beautiful weekend this weekend.
Gorgeous weekend.
You are so lucky to have that. Let's hear more about where this is, when it's happening, all the details.
Well, let me just say that we're also lucky that our favorite Buffalo Bills are playing on Thursday night, because that means people will be looking for something to do on Saturday and Sunday.
Sure.
It's happening at the Niagara County Fairgrounds. We will have somewhere between 10 and 12,000 people there over the weekend. It's a big, big event. As your previous guests mentioned, this weekend, everybody is there is Celtic. Everybody's Celtic. And by the way, that weekend is halfway to St. Paddy's Day, and that tends to be a reason to celebrate, too. So.
Yeah, I love that. And is it tickets at the door? Can they buy them ahead of time?
Well, your best bet is to buy them ahead of time through our website. You can buy them at the door, but if you buy online and you can stand outside the festival and use your phone and buy credit card tickets, you save some money. If you want to pay at the gate, everything is cash.
Okay, and kid-friendly, of course.
Very kid-friendly, very kid-friendly. We probably have from the get-go, we were told you got to have a kid space, a good kid space, not just kind of a small one. We will get 1,500 to 2,000 kids through there, And kids 12 and under are free. We want them to learn about the cultural experiences, and they do. It's quite an immersion.
And Buffalo really is an Irish proud city and town.
Very much so. I was watching a channel here. I'm not certain if it was yours, but somebody said there's an Irish festival every month. Well, there's a lot of Irish, but there's a lot of Scottish. People don't realize of the 8 pipe bands that we're going to have this weekend, at least 6 of them are from Western New York, and generally the Buffalo Niagara Falls area. So that's another kind of quiet community that's still very active.
All right. Well, if you have Welsh cookies, I'm there.
We have Welsh
that I love.
cookies. Definitely have Welsh cookies for sure.
Thank you. For
and he's locates right near the beer tent, so everybody can find him.
Nice. I love it. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for what you do, viewers. You can learn more about the festival or buy tickets by visiting our sponsors at NiagaraCeltic.com. Thank you again, Phil.
Thank you.